Okay, so now it's hitting me. I'm like, I think what I'm thinking of the associative property of things. So there's kind of a fun thing. So now there's more than ample evidence. Men of low testosterone actually appear less attractive. They actually that women will instantaneously not like them as much. Liberal men, we know every time we test this, men of lower testosterone far more likely not to engage in physical training for performance enhancement and aesthetic purposes. There's a culture on the left of actually dissuading people from having, from men engaging not just in competition, that in some way, shape, or form, competition is itself bad. Tim really had that lop job on that, or was poltroon, probably not a lop job, this poltroon on that had to get into, even competition in sports, because what people want to be the best, whatever, it's so dumb. And so, so just the very concept of competing, because this person is special because they just declare themselves special, and that they have a special miraculous thing called gender. And people have to understand it. You see, this is one of the most important things people aren't getting about being gender sexual, is that all it requires is that everybody constantly listen to what you have to say about gender. And that you have some perspective on things that comes from your gender sexual and this special power you have. It's not that you could say somebody like Andrew Tate, who could say, as somebody who's earned a lot of money, as a man who has slept with many women, as a father of many children, as a man who millions of men respect, as a man who lots of people are curious about how I do what I do because I'm actually extraordinary. These are people who are like, I'm a weirdo. And as a weirdo, you should fucking listen to me because look, I'm in a fucking dress, bro. That makes me earn all kinds of laurels from the dumbest, most addle-minded weaklings in society. So we know that when men maintain proper muscularity into their late years, they literally, like, almost every possible health outcome is better. Like fighting off cancer, fighting off diabetes, not falling down, happiness rises. Literally working out makes men happier. Men feel happy if they have muscles. It boosts all kinds of brain chemicals that cause you learn faster. You maintain your nervous system like your nervous system maintains at a shockingly high level late into your years if you keep using it. This is why, like, there's the old kung fu master, the old aikido master, the old karate master. That's why Muay Thai, all over the internet, you're finding images of guys who are fighting in their 20s, their late teens and their 20s in the 70s, and now so they are 70 now, and that you have some of the up and coming stars of Muay Thai recording them for history's sake, because there's so few people who know that method of fighting in Muay Thai any longer. These are men in their 70s. They've just maintained. They've kept in practice. So this is an important thing so the idea that men shouldn't train because it makes them more right-wing. It makes them, there's something inherently wrong with it. So this is literally taking everything that science tells us is good for men, saying don't do it because you'll vote Republican. You'll vote against the Democratic Party. You'll vote against, really what this comes down to, you vote against women's interests. You might vote for your own interests if you start working out. That's what that really is. So it's inherently ascientific. Just like the claims about climate change are mostly ascientific and based on elaborate theories rather than, oh, look, Treasure Island in San Francisco, which is less than 10 feet above the water and always has been for almost my entire lifetime or more, for longer than my lifetime, is still above water. You know, and the way that, what was it, Dan Pena put it, that he looks at all these prospectuses for building major projects on shorelines, and in no prospectus does it say this investment will be underwater in 12 years. And these are the most wealthiest, most intelligent people with the most intelligent people on their payrolls. So it's not that smart people know better. It's that dumb people believe things that they can't prove, and they're probably poor on top of being stupid with no evidence for their claims. And at some point not long from now, I'm thinking that really money is going to talk and talk big. That once it starts to become who has to throw their chips in behind what candidate and stuff like, because right now nobody really knows what's going to happen with the Democrats. Not really. No one's really sure who is running for the Democratic Party. I mean, it could be Biden, but no one's really sure if Biden's going to be running. Not really. Everyone kind of gets this feeling like he can't be because he's not campaigning at all, while nobody in the party even wants to vote for him and wants somebody else to take his place. So this is going to be kind of neat to see. But the thing I really wanted to get to was that, this real basic way that you could look at something absolutely according to what is observationally known from science, and that it's like, no, and the conclusions that the left comes to is, because we don't like that, science now works like this. This is what you should do, though, even though science says not to. Because that's how it really is.